around the world. I'm Dr. Daryl Wolf, and this is called Real People, Real Healing. And understand something, I pick one person a week, and I'll take a look at your case. And just so you know, I charge $400 when I do a personal consultation. That consultation can go anywhere from about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then that person gets lifetime support from me. But when you come on, I take one a week. If I take a live person and they come on with a condition and you share that and you gift the world with your condition, because there's many other people that have the same condition as you, then I become your practitioner and you do not pay for the consultation or any follow-up phone calls, because it's called paying it forward. That's what we do. And understand something, we need to pull back all the curtains on all diseases, because diseases don't exist. They don't exist for me because I have a belief system that allows them not to exist, because a disease is just a symptom out of control. And there are no symptoms. There are just messages from your body telling you you're out of alignment. And depending on your emotional belief system, it'll actually cause your physical disorders, conditions, and problems, and critical, even up to critical care. And understand something, people that are in critical care, they were in critical care emotionally before they were in critical care physically. And understand something, you'll never understand this if you go to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or most mental health so-called expert. And the reality is this, is that the world has been given a manual that just does not work. So today we're going to be talking to Julie and Terry. This is part 3. The first part we went through, we talked about his physical conditions and being inguinal hernia, high blood pressure, and rapid heartbeat. And then part 2, we got more into the emotional side of Terry and also Julie. We talked about their couples connection they've been doing. I mean, if you want to have a great relationship, you're going to do couples connection. You're going to do it 33 days in a row, every day. You can find that in the Braveheart 12 Loving Steps if you take a look, in my PDG free guide, okay? And it's free, pdgfree.com. You'll find everything mentally, emotionally, nutritionally, physically, all in here for you. It's everything you wanted to know to go from victim to hero, from patient to practitioner. Because if you're not going to look after yourself, who is? Okay, let's cut the BS, which is dysfunctional belief system, that there is a healthcare out there that's going to look after you when you're the only one that can do it. So you need to create a perfect day. So today we're going to be talking about, and with Terry and Julie, and the diet and the supplementation. But before we go into that, let's say hello. Hi, Julie.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Hi, Terry. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. Thank you, Daryl.
Good.
Yep.
So let's just talk about, we did part 1, part 2 of Real People, Real Healing. This is part 3. So have we made any advancements, Terry?
Oh, yeah. Lots of advancements in, certainly with the couples connection. We feel a lot closer. We are more in tune, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone to like marriage counseling or any kind of counseling at all in your life?
I've been to counseling, yes.
I guarantee you.
I'd like together.
I guarantee you, but when you're done the 33 days, that other didn't help you at all. And that this is going to rock your world, and you didn't have to pay anybody for it. What do you think, Terry?
I think this is going to be life-changing for me, and I think for Julie as well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to say this and then tell me what you think. Everybody, you fell in love with her or him. You're in love with him or her at least for a year to 2 years. Then you started hitting the bumping and the grinding, because you realized that, filling up somebody's heart like a gas tank every day took a lot of work. Then you stopped doing it, and then the rejection came. Then you played ransom with each other's love, and then you asked yourself after 2 to 3 years, Am I giving more love to her than she's giving to me? Am I giving more love to him than he's giving to me? Whether you like it or not, that's what you did. And I'm going to tell you something. I was on my meeting with everybody that works with me in Braveheart Nation and Doc of Detox. And I said to them, I've only met 3 couples that I would ever want to aspire to be like them in my whole life. 3.
Wow.
I do consultations on a half a dozen couples a week, and it's not their fault. They're not broken. They're not stupid. I'm going to tell you the real truth. Everybody's programmed to come after and attack each other after the honeymoon season's over. And that takes 1 year to a year and a half. It's over, baby. Okay? All right? It's over. And I guarantee you, if they were honest, Terry would say that he's feeling a deeper love for Julie. Okay? The other one was orgasmic and over the moon. He couldn't control himself. And this one here is a deeper love for Julie doing the couples connection than anything he's ever felt. And if he follows this through, he's going to know that. And he's going to know that that love that he actually feels for Julie is actually where he actually let his little boy come out of the cage and he turned the kitty litter into a sandbox. And it's actually the love he had that he buried for himself that he actually now feels for Julie. Terry?
I think that is quite right. And
You
it's
know what?
really
You guys doing the couples connection will destroy all psychology, all psychiatry, and all of these so-called marriage counselors and mental illness counselors. You're going to find out by doing the couples connection every day for 33 days and then doing it, okay, are you ready for this? Every other day. Every other day for the rest of your life. Do you know why? Because it keeps your vibration together and strong, so the world never feels like it's attacking each other, or that you're attacking each other, or the world's attacking you. And I'm telling you, this is the God's truth. Terry, what do you think?
I think that's brilliant. And I look forward to that.
Julie, what do you think?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that it's allowed us to connect more in a way that, after we've done a couples connection, we have a conversation afterwards, and it's brought us closer and more intimate with our conversation.
Overall, we're talking an awful lot more than we have for years.
Yeah, and here's the deal. Isn't it the funniest thing? You don't feel like you're on eggshells around each other. You don't want to piss each other off anymore. That's all going to fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
You're going to find out that you held a lot of things back from each other to try to protect each other, which caused animosity with each other. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, it's nice not to do that.
I know that. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. So, Julie, you want to kick it off and tell me, because you must understand, what's your diet been like? Have you changed the diet? Is it a whole plant-based keto diet yet, or where are you at with that?
Not fully. We're juicing at lunchtime, and then we're eating vegetarian. Well, not vegetarian, but we're eating plant-based in the evening, where more hot food than cooked food than raw. Although having said that, we do have salads. The breakfast is a bit more difficult to move away from that. And what I've found is with the juicing, like at lunchtime, I tend to still feel a bit hungry. So maybe, I don't know whether it's the fact that I'm not drinking enough of the juice, or...
Okay, 1 second. Why don't we walk through your day from the moment you rise until you close your eyes on the eating, drinking thing? Let's just take a little walk. And then if you don't mind, I'll not interrupt, but try to just give some tips, advice throughout. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, so we've started drinking water now in the mornings. So that's
drinking what?
Water. Although it's not structured yet, because we wanted to get a unit from you. So we're having filtered water.
How much water do you drink?
I took your advice from last time, and I'm now drinking hot to warm water in the morning first thing. I'm doing more or less a litre before I go out to do, and then more as I come in.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you feel any difference from 1 glass to 1 liter, otherwise 1 quart? Do you feel a difference when you go out to the barn? Is there a difference in the way you feel?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel more energized. I can walk about and do what I need to do much easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because guess what? People don't get it, but water releases hydrogen. And in 3 weeks, I'm
Yeah.
bringing out an actual device that's will hold approximately 16 ounces of water, and it puts in more hydrogen, 10,000 frequencies, and more light frequencies from the sun than any other known device. And if people get filtered water and they structure it and they do this to it, which is an inexpensive way to go, I'm going to tell you, it's the most powerful healing water in the world that I know of. But you can get the structure unit, but I will be going live 3 weeks from tomorrow and releasing this new unit that has 10,000 frequencies, more hydrogen than any other device releases, which is amazing. And it has more trapped sunlight in it than structured water, but it doesn't structure like structured water. So if we use a structure unit that doesn't break down and last forever, and then we use this Energizer cup, okay, you will see unbelievable things, because all food, all supplementation leaves the body. The only thing that stays behind is the light and the frequency. People don't get it. Frequencies turn on disease, they turn them off. It depends on where it lies in the scale.
Yeah.
Okay? So anyway, so now you're drinking more water.
Yeah, so we're drinking more water. The breakfast, we haven't quite got on top of that yet. We sort of have cooked eggs in the morning, and we do have cereal.
What type of
Which is
cereal,
like a muesli.
Julie?
It's like a muesli, so it's organic oats. And,
Yeah, I know, but there's no good cereal. There's no good cereal.
I know, we're trying to work on that.
You know, there's no really good cereal that you can buy.
Yeah.
You know, you can make your own, but you know, you don't want to overdo it with the nuts and the oats, because that's protein and starch. Do you understand? And you don't want to go too heavy with too many different things in there, right? You know what?
Yeah, no, we're getting
so we know the trouble you're having right now, and it's the trouble that your stomach isn't full. So that's your trouble. So that's psychological starving. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah. So we have the eggs or the cereal for breakfast, which is almond milk. Then what do we? Then lunchtime we're juicing.
But I'd really prefer you did not do cereal.
No,
you want to do if you're going to have breakfast, do a protein.
Okay.
Don't do a cereal. A cereal sets you up for just tons more hunger.
Okay. Well, that's
okay.
Where
Well,
we're going.
Go ahead and have 2 eggs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or 3 eggs if you're ravenous.
Yeah.
And then I want you the next day do the cereal, and I guarantee you're going to be looking for something to eat when you do the cereal. You're going to jack your sugar up, right, in your bloodstream, and then when the sugar comes down, you're going to be looking for something to eat right away.
Right.
Listen, people that do a ton of carbs, like refined carbs, because mainly they do refined ones, they're not doing the right kind of carbs. Carbs don't make you fat. The processed carbs make you fat, and that's that, because they create inflammation. And when you get inflammation, you create fat cells, because you're trying to store it and suppress it. Okay. So even though I know you're on the thinner side, you know, you can get people that are very thin and they've got cellulite, and that's just toxic cells, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any cellulite.
Good.
That'd be good. Yeah, so we started juicing now for lunchtime, because where before we weren't even eating lunch, we were just doing breakfast and evening meals, so we were kind of skipping that.
Well,
So
just
now-
know this, the ideal thing, and just know the Brits have a big problem with missing breakfast because you're programmed that way.
Yeah.
And understand something, it's called break fast, not breakfast. It's divide the word, break fast. You're breaking a fast.
Yeah.
So you should break a fast with water and then go, and you don't have to do the juicing at lunch. It's not eating less, it's eating better. So you start with your
Okay.
water, then you could do your vegetable juices earlier in the morning instead of the cereal. I guarantee you, you do a quart of water in the morning, do a quart of vegetable juice in the morning, and you're gonna go, this is rocking my world. And then at lunch, you could even do a salad, lentil soup, salad, vegetable soup, and then at supper, if you're protein eaters, then you could do your protein and you could do another salad or steamed vegetable, but don't overdo it. Or you could do your protein at even lunchtime with a large salad and steamed vegetables. But it's the overeating. It doesn't matter if it's great food. If you eat too much of it, you back up the assembly line, and instead of digestion, you get putrefaction. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
that sounds-
when you're there, remember what the rule is: drink your solids, chew your liquids. So your
Yeah.
liquids, if they're like the juices in the morning, take some juice and then swallow it and watch the difference. Whoa, big difference, big difference. Okay?
Yeah.
And then with the solid foods, make sure that the particle size is so small when it goes down your throat, because you don't have a second set of teeth in your stomach. And if you don't digest it, it's got to rot. You get that, right? And guess what? Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
you're not 17. You're not 17. 17 years old, your digestive juices, your hydrochloric acid, everything is stronger. So, you've got a long time in your life to learn patience and to chew your food. And most people, even though they're older, you do know that if you actually drink your solids, because you chewed them so much, they're small particles, you can eat 1/3 of the food you eat, 1/3 of the size, and have 3 to 4 times the energy, Julie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Wow.
don't complain about food going up, because guess what? Just be more efficient at the way, because you can't change that. So be more efficient at the way that you process it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then in the evenings we do a salad, or I've been doing vegetable casseroles
What's in the
or
vegetable
soups,
casserole?
and then putting beans and things.
What's in the vegetable
So
casserole?
I usually do onions, carrots, swede, turnip, what else? Celery. Any vegetable that I've got, I'll put in. I do beetroot one as well. So I do a beetroot, which I've grown myself. So I've still got beetroot from last year in the garden. But yeah, any vegetable I've got, I'll put in. Cabbage, anything. And then I put beans in as well. So that's a bit more chunky.
Well, that's fine. You could put lentils in. They're easier to digest, so you can put more. If you put beans in, don't put more than just a handful of beans for you and your husband, because you're going to have gas. You're going to feel bloated. You're going to have low back pain and feel like kidney pain. You're going to feel sluggish after the meal. Do you know that just like whatever you could fit in your hand of beans, that's it. That's all you need. And guess what?
Right.
In those beans, you have more protein than in a 12-ounce steak. Did you get that?
Wow.
Goodness.
That's
Okay.
amazing. Know that. Mm.
All right.
Yeah. So then we do salads, and then we might have a bit of fish with the salad, or we put egg with it.
Where you put what?
And yeah. So we've
put
switched
what?
to that. Put egg.
Egg in the
Egg.
salad?
Egg.
I get it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put egg in the
So,
salad.
but
Well,
hard-boiled egg.
well, hard-boiled eggs are hard to digest. Remember that. So I need you to chop them up into small pieces in the salad.
Right.
People
Okay.
don't
And
chew.
then,
Look,
yeah,
one sec. A hard-boiled egg is one of the hardest things to digest. If you're doing a hard-boiled egg at night, you're going to have trouble digesting it because you're more tired at night than you are in the afternoon or the morning. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hard-boiled eggs
absolutely,
are
yeah.
not smart. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you use those grinders and shred it really fine.
Okay.
Or you're not going to chew it enough. You're just not.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we do that. We don't have that second set of teeth. Now, you don't want to add the egg to the salad if you're having the fish. That's two different proteins. You have two proteins at a meal, I guarantee that Terry or you are farting on each other's legs at night when you're sleeping. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, and you are. Terry, tell her, last time you had the egg with the salad and the fish, did she fart on your leg?
Well, I always thought it was the dog.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Anything else that you want?
No, we put avocado in with the salad, if we're doing that.
Wait a minute. You didn't put avocado and the egg in the salad, did you?
No, they're separate. So we would do egg or fish or avocado with the salad.
Oh, I see.
Not all together. Not all together.
Yeah, just know that all of those are proteins. And avocado is a full meal. Did you know avocado is a carb, protein, fat meal? It's a complete meal. If you take like half an avocado and you sprinkle some really good salt on it, you squeeze some lemon on it, you should just then cut it and eat it like a steak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it, please. And you just do that. Honey, I'm really hungry, but I don't know what to eat. Well, honey, why don't you get your fats? And it's so healthy. I mean, avocado is one of the healthiest foods in the world. And to do a half an avocado every day would be a really brilliant thing to do. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love avocado anyway. So yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah,
Well,
those two.
sounds good. Yeah, so that's it really.
That's it. That's all. Okay,
Yeah,
but that's
Well,
great.
At various times we will have fruit,
When?
fresh fruit, normally in the afternoon.
When?
When in the afternoon,
Like in between
What
lunch and
time?
supper? In between lunch and supper?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
well you're using that as a pick-me-up. Okay? Well, that's a healthy pick-me-up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing
well, we
wrong with
think
that.
so.
There's nothing
Right.
wrong with that. And you know what Lori and I do? We do strawberries mainly. But
Yeah.
we will just drizzle only a very little bit of maple syrup on the strawberries.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we might even put a little bit of coconut milk or oat milk in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's mind-blowing. Okay?
That sounds good.
I'm salivating now.
Control yourself. Now, I thought are you gonna blame that on the dog too?
No, not tonight.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, in the UK, we have to be, with what comes into season, because we've only got like a short window for strawberries because all the ones
I know,
that
but
we-
you can do other things, right? You can do other things.
absolutely. Yeah. So no, so that's it. That's our
See,
diet.
that's why, you know, I don't live up north anymore. I live in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo. I don't want a short season. I don't want a small window. I want a big window of sun, a big window of food. I want a big window of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds good. Because we've had one day of sunshine.
Let me ask you a question, Terry. How's the inguinal hernia since you've made some changes over the last two shows that we did, part 1, part 2? And we haven't really talked about supplements, have we?
No, no.
How's the inguinal? Is it bothering you?
Occasionally, but in the main, it's reduced in size. I deal with it far better.
It reduced in size in the last 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
I hope everybody out there, okay, around the world is listening. I hope you get this, okay? Unless you want the mesh to go in, which is plastic, so that your body can absorb it, and you've got a foreign object that will lead to scar tissue, calcification, and even tumors, okay?
Yeah.
And also, if it's an inguinal hernia, you can kiss your prostate goodbye. Yeah, if you're a woman, your ovaries, your fallopian tubes, all of this is going to be poisoned even more. You know, you can't put a piece of plastic in the body and think that everything's just going to be hunky-dory. So,
Yeah.
So that's good. It's going in the right direction. Smaller.
yeah. Well, that's
more
because
mobile.
you're going in the right direction. Are you do you feel more energy? Do you feel happier? Do you sleep better?
Yep. I'm
Okay,
sleeping
well, there it
better.
is.
Yeah.
Your face has changed, hasn't it, Julie? Hasn't his face
Yeah.
changed, Julie? Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It doesn't look
Right.
stressed, and you look younger, my friend. You do.
Yeah.
He doesn't look grey. His face was grey, very grey. Now he's
Yeah,
got
I know
colour.
it was. I know it was. Yeah, he's one of the gray men. Not anymore. He got
Not
kicked out of the
anymore,
club.
no.
He got kicked out of the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now
All
he's got colour in his cheeks.
Yeah. So the other things, the rapid heartbeat was a very intermittent thing that maybe only would happen, I don't know, once a month or something like that. So
Well,
that's
have you
not-
had it in the 3 weeks we've talked? Have
No.
you had have you had the rapid heartbeat in the 3 weeks? This last 3 weeks? Huh?
No.
I hope you know if you do the couples connection, you keep on track like this, you'll never have it again.
Well, that's good.
And if you do have it again, your subconscious has reverted you back to your old belief systems that if you don't stress out about money in the world, then you won't be able to save Julie and be the hero.
Yeah. God, where would we be then?
Absolutely.
I've got to
All
say,
right.
you.
Do you have any questions for me, guys?
You got any questions?
Uh,
No, we just
No.
want to get started with your products.
Well, I don't want to overload you, but do you have no products at all?
yeah.
Yeah, we do. We because I when I went to America and I had them sent to a hotel in America, and so I brought them back. So we've got what?
We got black gold.
Black gold is 1 teaspoon each in a blender drink twice a day. But it's got to be a blender drink because black gold is not fine enough. Like the black diamond, you can drop black diamond into a water, don't even stir it. It will mix itself. It's nano and the black diamond is actually for brain, blood, okay? Brain, blood, and it's intercellular. Whereas the black gold, okay, is for the digestive tract, right? From your stomach to your rectum. And its main job, and both of these do the same thing. They both have 70 about approximately 70 micronutrients, mainly minerals, that they drop off in the cells. They both will pick up 300% in weight of heavy metals, parasites, chemicals, acidity. You understand? So they'll go in and drop off the nutrients, and then they'll load themselves up with this. And once they do, even when you relieve it through your bowel movements or through your urine, this stuff the toxins never come out to nature again. They're always locked in, they're always locked down in the humic fulvic. Do you understand? And and just so you know, it's both of these are a humic fulvic product, and the humic, well, if a person gets a little bit of humic every day, they'll never have a viral problem. That's an actual study was done. It's not me making this up. So the humic also balances the hormones in men and women. Black diamond and black gold will take anybody with a hormonal problem and bring it back into balance. And that's the truth. You just have to have your dosage higher. People will do parasite cleanses, and 99 out of 100 people have parasites. I don't know if you know that. That's an actual stat. You'll never have parasites again if you do gentle, loving steps and use like black diamond in the water, black gold in your blender drinks. If you can only do one blender drink a day, then do 2 teaspoons at once. Okay, we find that's the adult dosage. And the black gold, when it does get to the large intestine, it creates, did you know that it helps mother's bacteria grow better than any other product that we know of? And if you buy a good bacteria product, it'll calm your stomach down, but it doesn't stay in you. Did you get that? The only bacteria that's important is mommy's bacteria. And I know it's a little off track, but any women out there that are thinking of having cesareans, because cesareans went up from 5% when I was having children with my wife. Let me see, and that was 35 years ago. From 5%, cesareans have gone up to 60% of women have cesareans now. And it's because of inflammation and constipation. And constipation doesn't mean you don't go to the bathroom, but it's from the stagnation of the waist that the people don't know they have. Oh, for God's sakes, take a look. I mean, you guys don't have a tummy. How many of your friends, men and women, look like they could be 1 month, 2 months, or even 12 months pregnant? Okay, their bacteria is gone, all made into bad bacteria. It's giving off gas, and now they're blowing up. Okay, and that's 85% of the immune system. Understand something. This whole thing about women and cesareans and women about the day and a half they can't of trying to birth the baby. This is all because of infection, creating inflammation, creating scar tissue formation, and locking their hips up, locking their pelvis up, and then the fear of the doctors. Okay, and doctors only have fear when it comes to giving birth. It's a life-threatening situation, of course, right? And it's become that way. So I'm only saying this to backtrack, because if you guys really get the black gold in and get the black diamond in, you've looked after all your heavy metals. You don't need chelation for heavy metals. You looked after your parasites. You never have to do a parasite cleanse. The only people that say, I got to do a parasite cleanse every 3 times a year are people that are rotting. Okay, what came first, the swamp or the mosquito? What came first? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why are there fruit flies around fruit?
I don't know, but there always are.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Only when the fruit is overripe.
Okay.
Only when the fruit is starting to degrade and decompose.
Yeah.
So just understand, people only have parasite problem when they're decomposing internally. They're rotting out. You need to get that. Go read the Parasite Party in my PDG free guide, and you're going to see, okay, you're going to see that in there, parasite cleanses are not what you need. Okay, it's called a perfect day. How would you like it that you never have to do a deep cleanse or a detox again because you have a perfect day that you never get sick? Julie, how long have you been following me?
I've been following you a year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just.
Well, some people have been
Yeah,
following
yeah.
me for 15 and 20 and 30. So the reality is nobody's ever seen me. They've seen me cough or sneeze, but nobody's ever seen me sick. Understand something, Julie. Disease is a belief.
Yeah.
It's not real. And disease are people that don't know how to do a perfect day. You'll never hear of me with a disease or ever, oh, well, Dr. Wolf's laid up in bed. He won't be able to come on. I mean, what nonsense is that? Seriously. We've all fallen for it, and that's what makes this a slave planet, because everybody buys into this BS belief system. So, anyways, black gold, black diamond, daily cleansing tea. You both should be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to
Daily
do the
cleansing.
tea twice a day, and you want to put the black diamond, just even if you put 1/16 of a teaspoon into a liter quart, and you do that 3 times a day, the water's going to taste better. You're going to feel better. And then also you should do 40 to 80 drops of Beyond Ormus minerals. For you, Terry, and for you, the best circulatory product on the planet and the most inexpensive one is called Curcumin Cayenne 5000. If you both tried to, for at least 3 weeks to 6 weeks, do 1 Curcumin Cayenne 5000 every other hour, you wait till you see how you feel. This product here is used more for inflammation all the way to cancer. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm trying to give you basics. And then if you're doing the Beyond Ormus minerals, 40 to 80 drops, I do 80 a day. You can do as low as 40. And then if you did the Perfect Day Multi, you're not going to believe this, but you don't need any more if you're going to do the couples connection and fall in love with yourselves and each other and treat each other like spirit beings instead of husband and wife. And please, I'm not disrespecting people that want to play husband and wife, but guess what? How's it working for you? Why not become 2 spirit beings that want to come and rock a slave planet and become free and walk around with a slight smile and look for adventure and be childish? Okay? When they told us not to be childish, they were trying to deprogram us into being stick up our butts. And that's what adults are, adulterated. Right, Terry? The stick is still up your butt, but you know what? You're getting it out inch by inch. And when we first started, Terry, go take a look at this video and look at the other video. Look at your color. Look at the shape of your face. Look at how peaceful and beautiful your face looks. And go look at the first video. Go look.
Yeah.
You are
I
turning
will.
into a spirit being, okay, all right? And that's what we need to be. It's all about the spirit. Feed the spirit, heal the body, okay? Have fun, okay? Have you come in from the barn yet and snuck up on Julie and pulled her pants down yet?
No, my trousers are too tight for that.
Oh, well, try something else then. The reality is what I'm trying to tell you is I'm telling you that if you're not going to have any fun, you're never going to get it done. Okay? All right? I mean, everybody knows that I'm going to pull some kind of stunt, not be a joker. He's always got to joke around. No, I go around and I leave smiles wherever I go, Terry. If you were to go and leave smiles wherever you go, Terry, that inguinal hernia would actually heal. Do you know why you've got it? Because you can't let go of your shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know why you get inguinal hernias, don't you, Terry? It's not from moving the couch. It's because you held on to your crap and you couldn't let it go emotionally. And I could probably get verification from Julie. And the reality is then you rotted out your peritoneum, which holds your intestines in, and now you're popping out, buddy. And that's everybody with an inguinal hernia. And the rest of you with hiatal hernia, it's because you swallow BS and you push down on your diaphragm all the time to try to grunt out the turd that's stuck inside of you, that little bit more that won't come out. And then the diaphragm goes down and your valve comes up above it, and now you're spewing acid like a volcano into your trachea and your lungs. And guess what? It'll take me 5 to 7 minutes with my non-surgical and my machine cell sonic, and I'll reverse your hiatal hernia. The inguinal's different because, Terry, you rotted out your peritoneum lining that was holding in your intestines, and now they're popping out of your guts. What do you think?
Yes, it's definitely that, and I do notice that at the times when I feel that I know I'm constipated all the time, or we all are at the moment. We're doing our best. But when I feel that it's more constipated than usual, that's when the inguinal hernia becomes more painful, more difficult.
Let me tell you though, if you also embraced and got yourself an ultimate coffee enema kit, which is getting the tummy love or using the black gold and getting the coffee enema coffee and then the stainless steel bucket, and you actually did one of those, and you should do that every day for 20 days. And then after that, maybe do 2 every week. And you're going to say to me, you know what you're going to say to me after 5 weeks? Carol, I've tripled my energy. And I'll go, well, Terry, first of all, you got the cork out of your butt, so now you're not rotting out. And then you went and put coffee, the green coffee that we sell, and the black gold, and you went and you got it to go into the portal vein that took it to your liver. And now for the first time, how old are you?
76.
So in 76 years, you never did an oil change or filter change in your body. And nothing will clean the liver except things like the Ultimate Coffee Enema. I don't care what people say. No, I've got this formula you take orally, and then it'll go down all the way down into your stomach, go into your bloodstream, and then go to your liver, and then clean out your liver. I call BS. Dysfunctional belief system.
Can I ask you about the coffee enema? Because for me, it's it's kind of a bit uncomfortable. That. Yeah. So why? Because it's for me. It's
have you? Wait a second. Have you done one already?
No, I've never done.
And
one.
Why is it uncomfortable when it's not even up your bum yet?
No, well, because it doesn't feel natural to me. It's something that you're inserting.
Oh, but Julie, your life has been a natural thing.
Well,
Your life has been natural. Let me tell you something, Julie. If we didn't live in a world where we've got the Rothschild, Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, and all these, and the royal family right in your neighborhood.
Yes.
That is devastating the world on all levels, poisoning it. Yes, thank you very much. Do you actually think we'd have to do a coffee enema if we didn't have somebody doing chemtrails, if we didn't have somebody poisoning the water, poisoning the food, doing GMOs, if we didn't have somebody telling you that if you have this little pain, it's an emotional issue, but no, it's not an emotional issue. You just need to take our drug, which is more toxic and more troublesome than the pain you're in right now. And then you believed it. Julie, really? Really, Julie? You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Do I need to do coffee enemas? No. Did I do them? Yes. Will I ever have to do an ultimate coffee enema? I don't think so. Julie, my life is based on 95% volume in weight, pure high vibrational things. I rock my world. You're still struggling with breakfast. So I'm trying to tell you something that you didn't buy all organic. You can't find it where you live. And the reality is where you live, I guarantee there's chemtrails in the sky. And I guarantee you that they've poisoned everything there. That island is risky to live on because everybody's a prisoner there. And that's the truth. So guess what? Doing an ultimate coffee enema is more natural than anything else you could do right now. Because wouldn't it be natural to want to clean out the liver, filter, and have it work the best it can work? Your liver does over 300 jobs, Julie, every day. And understand something. Julie, is your energy levels as good as mine? Is your energy levels as good as when you were in your 20s? Mine are. So no, Julie, don't do it because it's unnatural to put anything up your butt. Okay? And find out what's going to happen. And Terry, you do it and then you're going to find out something. You're going to have all this energy and want to start having a more adventurous life. And then guess what? Will that be natural that he has more energy? Will that be natural that he has more adventure?
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a very
No,
good
I think,
explanation.
Julie, have you ever taken any drugs, Julie, in your life?
Oh yeah.
Well, Julie, was that natural?
No, I know.
Am I asking you to put drugs up your butt? Am I asking you to put green coffee that'll stimulate your liver to dump some of the worst chemicals and toxins that are actually making you feel like you're aging?
Yeah. No, I
No,
get
what's
it
more
now.
natural, Julie, to do an ultimate coffee enema or to take one of your drugs?
Well, coffee enema.
So let me tell you something, Julie. I could program you that drugs are it's a natural thing to do because unless we talk about it, your subconscious believes that drugs are natural and you should just take them when you need them. And I'm telling you, I don't need drugs and I never will need drugs, Julie. And it's not natural to need drugs. And the only reason why you need drugs is because you're not emotionally, a Braveheart. Because you've never gotten any strategies on how to, you know what, if Terry's not doing or being what you want, you get pissed off. Seriously. Wow, can't wait to be in that relationship. And then guess what? He doesn't want to do what you want him to do because he doesn't need a mother.
Okay, so I just want to clarify that
Well, I'm trying to clarify that there's nothing natural about people's relationships with themselves or other people. Because guess what? If somebody comes to you and they're in pain, you're going to look towards antibiotics, you're going to look towards chemicals. Maybe not right now, but you used to.
Yes.
And guess what? When you know and understand, medical doctors know nothing about health. How about this? 90% of all health doctors, natural health doctors, don't know what real health is.
Yeah.
So do you know why I hold the line? I hold the line for the 5% of the population out there that want it more, Julie, that they understand that it's a lot more natural to put green coffee and black gold mixture into liquid to purge your liver so that you're no longer what? Do you know what the liver holds? What does the liver hold? Oh, you're going to love this, Julie. And I'm not picking on you, but I'm standing really strong here because I'm trying to gift you something. The liver holds anger, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? Isn't it kind of funny how the subconscious rules the person? And Terry never said a thing, but you did. You have a problem with wanting to do the ultimate coffee enema. And maybe it's not really you, but it could be your subconscious because your subconscious rules. How much does the subconscious rule of the day? 98%. People are only in the present moment 2%. I promise you that I'm in the present moment 90% of my day. And this is what I teach in my whole life coach certification course.
Okay.
There's nothing normal, Julie, about the population of people. There's nothing normal about them. There's nothing normal. Most people are doing nothing normal. They're doing things that are abnormal, but supposedly majority rules because whatever the majority does is normal. And understand, I want nothing to do what a normal couple does, what a normal person does. I want nothing to do with that. I'm not against it like, voodoo or toxic. I'm trying to tell you, I was there. I can't go back there.
No.
So
No.
drugs are normal, and ultimate coffee enema is not normal.
Well,
I
no,
don't care
drugs
what
and-
end you put a poison in, it's a poison. And green coffee that we grow and make, okay, and we process, all right, it has a special type of caffeine that goes in and triggers the liver. And it triggers the liver to dump the worst poisons that create not just low energy, not just fibromyalgia, not just cancer, inflammation, okay, but they create anger. A toxic liver is an anger storage shed. When you get the PDG guide, read it. And when you go in there, you'll see. Now, did I raise my voice and because I'm upset with you or you offended me? No. I did that because of your subconscious. Because your subconscious tried to tell me that it's very unnatural for me to use things that are natural, but it's very natural for you to take drugs. Please make up your mind. I'm very confused right now.
No,
You see?
I used to take drugs years ago.
I know, but
now, yeah.
I know,
now
but listen, if you're unwilling to embrace things that you've never heard and seem weird, you're never going to get to where you want to go. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, so why don't you just do what everybody's doing and don't do anything different? Now, do you think that maybe they actually have programmed the whole world that when I go to talk about the stuff that I want to talk about, like vaginal infusion, what about, did you see my show I did earlier today on clapping?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
Showed how to clap, and I showed how hard you clap. Now, a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy because why would you cause pain? I don't know. You and Terry have been causing pain for yourself and each other, whereas clapping gets rid of the physical and emotional pain in the human body, and it's the best diagnosis you could ever do. So I have to teach everything step by step because you've been programmed to run away, okay, because we have no emotional strategy. And understand something, we were created as emotional beings and to be highly emotional, so we would react and attack each other. You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear you.
Now people go, well, gee whiz, Daryl, you know, you seemed a little aggressive. No, you're not going to forget what I just said.
No.
And the reality is this. Just because everybody's doing it doesn't make it right. You know that right now, don't you, Julie? Just because nobody's doing something doesn't make it wrong. Okay? And if very few people are doing something, guess what? The majority don't think. They just react, yes or no?
Yeah.
You're not one of us. Well, I don't want to be one of you. I don't want to be one of you. You know, I will love everyone unconditionally, but I don't want your beliefs. I'm definitely not going to hang out with people that have totally different beliefs than me because I'd be terrorizing them. And definitely, you know, they won't like it when they go, well, would you like a drink of this or eat this or they want to talk about this or that. And I don't talk about anything unless it's creating something beautiful or imagining something beautiful. I don't talk about anything else. Nothing goes on in my house like your house. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. We don't believe in religion. We don't believe in politics. We believe in staying in the moment and loving and having the best time every day and creating the best day in every way. You know, when I leave this planet, like when I'm done here, I've had a cancellation. So I've got one meeting, but I'm going to go and leave early to the beach. And then I've got an advanced practitioners meeting tonight, but I'm going to swim for an hour and a half. Then I'm going to do the meeting, and then after I do the meeting, Lori and I are going to do what? We're going to come home, and we're going to play ping pong, right? And then we're just going to sit back and just enjoy the evening. Understand, you need to get that. Lori is my spirit partner. And if you said, Terry is my spirit partner, you would look at him differently. When you say he's your husband, it has a whole different vibe.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, listen, you know what? If you ever want to, you can call me up personally and I'll give you some things to watch and read. And then you'll find out that religion and government has been conspiring since the beginning of time. Okay? And that there's not one piece of truth out there for me.
I'm on that one.
Okay. So
Yeah, I know
we've got
about all
people.
that.
We
Yeah.
so do you think that we should do something different if we want something different?
Yeah.
Okay. And if it doesn't meet your beliefs, does that mean you push it into the garbage? Or you just need to research more?
Research more.
And that's right. And the majority of the population does no research.
Mm.
They do Google.
Mm. Yeah, we know who owns Google.
I have in the Perfect Day Guide given you everything.
Mm.
Everything that I possibly can. I made it simple, logical. An 8-year-old can read this book and understand it. But an adult can't. Why? Because they're programmed not to. That's why they call it adulteration.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a very good book.
If you were to start
What is
doing
your
the
new chapter?
what?
Did you not say earlier that you were writing a new chapter for your book?
Yeah, it's called The Eternal Now, but I don't think you're ready for that, and neither is most of the people when I do put it in. So you might want to buy it now.
Yeah.
No, I am going to actually not try to push my views onto anyone. I am going to give an Eternal Now chapter that I am stating that 1 and 1 is 2, not 11. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. Okay.
And that heaven is right now. Heaven is right now. Hell is right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well said.
Okay, good.
Mm.
Now, there are other products, but guess what? I would rather you start with less and did the couples connection, because everything is frequency and it's not about products, you know? Like I was talking to someone today and I said, you know what? Integrity is the thing that must come first. Authenticity and integrity. We must hang on to that through these next few years. And the reality is to start there. And then what we'll do, but you should be doing vaginal infusions, okay? And that's probably not normal either for you. But you should be doing, every woman needs to do vaginal infusions. You do that, it'll change your life. Did you know that the rectum, okay, will absorb 60%, where doing things through the mouth is 15, usually okay? But my nutraceuticals are my products are the highest frequency. I don't mind anybody challenging me, but it won't take long to prove it. All my products are, I've got 40 years into this, And what was I going to say? Oh, yes. And then, believe it or not, 15% for most people will absorb things through their mouth. The vaginal canal, you absorb 80%. So what do you think? What kind of difference would it make if we were putting nutraceuticals in a woman's vaginal canal?
Mm.
So now that's not normal either, though, Julie. Now what are we going to do? So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you don't act abnormal, you are never going to get your life back. So go ahead and stay normal, stay with the majority, and find out how that works. I mean, none of your friends are doing couples connection. You couldn't find another couple that's doing a couples connection, okay, where they come together and gaze in each other's eyes for 10 minutes straight and then talk about what they felt 10 minutes later. And I mean, even talking to your friends, they'd look at you like you're weird, and they don't want to do that because they think that their partner's going to see something dirty, or they're going to, they're already at war with each other. I mean, I haven't met a couple that don't have a battle going on with themselves and each other. And I said this, I do usually around 4 couples interventions a week, consults. And I'm telling you, I've met 3 couples in my lifetime that I would aspire to want to become. I'm not putting people down. I'm trying to tell you, that's how manipulative all these systems are, and the schooling we get. and the parents that we have because they've been manipulated. That's all. Everybody always does their best. Listen, human beings are beautiful, and they've always done their best. And everybody that is doing things that are hurting themselves in the world, they're just in survival mode. Okay? So this is why in this world, we get set up to get into survival mode, and then we get judged, and then we become either the good guy or the bad guy. There's no good guys or bad guys. There's bad beliefs and there's good beliefs. That's it. And if I don't live like that, then I will end up having anger and hate for people. And that is how you get sick, and you have liver problems, bowel problems, kidney problems, lung problems, because every different negative emotion will attack a different part of the human body. And that's all in the Perfect Day Guide. So if you go to the Perfect Day Guide, you'll see it. Okay, just go read it. It's there. And then I want you to take a look in the Perfect Day Guide, and I want you to look at the different things that I say, that this emotion creates this, this creates that. And then I want you to take a look at your friends and family with unconditional love and tell me I'm wrong. How's that? Okay? So let's come back here. Let's give this a good month. Okay? So order your products and then give it 4 weeks after you get the products, and then we'll come back on and then we'll tweak things and tighten them.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Sounds very good.
Yeah. And just remember, Julie,
Yeah.
the only reason why you came to me was because it was abnormal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do not be fooled by your subconscious.
Mm.
Julie, if you're unable to sit and observe what you think, what you speak, it's already game over for you. If you can sit back and observe without judgment on everything you think and speak, and then question it with unconditional love, there's no limit where you can go.
Okay. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're a beautiful couple, and it's really nice to see people embracing, crap, why not love myself?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it's embracing change, isn't it? You know, change.
Or better
from-
still, why not have a good crap and love myself?
We'll let you know on that one.
Just know this, that it's the warm to hot water structured, and it's actually doing enough of it that will help to facilitate everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Bless you
Brilliant.
both.
Okay,
You're beautiful.
we look
Yeah.
forward to seeing
We look forward to seeing you in a month or so.
Okay. All right. Have the best day of your life. God bless.
And
you.
you.
I know.
Thank you.
Enjoy your swim.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Bye now. Thanks for joining us, everybody. For all of the practitioners around the world that we have, and all the Power Pack clinics out there, I will be here to do the live Q&A tonight at 5 Eastern Standard Time. If you are a natural health practitioner, or you are someone who wants to become, please give me a call. I'll give you a link. You can join us for one of our advanced Q&As that I do every Monday night for my practitioners. It's about an hour and a half long. You can sit in on it. If you are a person and you are involved in health and you would like to carry our products and become a VIP wholesaler, please get in touch with me or my office. All right? But check out my guide. Check out the Perfect Day Guide. And 1 second. Let me show it to you. I can show you the hard copy. This is what we ship out to people. It's $95. It covers our cost and about $6 above. It is 550 pages. and it will be the most powerful thing I believe that you could read. It's 40 years of my work, okay? And it's all about you taking massive personal action for your own life and your families, okay? And check us out also at Ixtapa Zihuatanejo, 5-star world healing and training at DOD5star.com. If you'd like to come in for a week and learn how to do Wolf non-surgical, learn what a perfect day is on an emotional, physical, nutritional level. We have the most beautiful place here, and it's right in the middle of a golf course, okay, in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico. And check out what we do when you come. Also, these are the trainings that we have. Couples treatment and training, okay? And in the couples treatment and training, people will come, they will come for 7 days. You can check that out. But we have caretakers coming. We'll have with the people that need help. We will have friends coming. We'll have families coming. We'll have groups coming. And in the house, we take up to groups of 8. And then people can stay in the area. There's lots of hotels, Airbnbs, if bigger groups come. Also, I will be doing whole life coach certification. And this is good for everyone, not just practitioners. Okay, this is good for anyone who wants to just really rock their world. Whole life coach certification in Stuart, Florida, and I think it's just near the beginning of June. And then there's a Wolf non-surgical certification. That's 12 days. Mine is 9, then Wolf non-surgical, and it is the most powerful body work. Please go to Reverse the Irreversible in my library and watch that hour and a half. You'll understand what it is we do. And then we talk about every body part, okay? And if you have any questions, you can call me. I'll give you my phone number here, and I will take everybody's call. But anyways, if you come here, you can come for Wolf non-surgical training. This is a 7-day where a group will come, or like I said, friends, and then you can come for Wolf non-surgical certification, or Dr. Sage Wolf will fly to you anywhere around the world to do Wolf non-surgical certification, or the couples treatment and training, or the Wolf non-surgical training. We also do athletic Wolf non-surgical certification for athletes and also trainers. We do pelvic restoration for women that are in trouble, fibroids, okay, infertility, endometriosis, bladder infections, ovarian cysts. All of this is reversible. All of it is reversible, okay? All right? And we also do pain-free pelvic restoration and teach the Wolf non-surgical to couples, or to maybe 2 sisters come or friends come. We also do what's called the pain-free pregnancy, and the pain-free pregnancy is actually a 12-day course, not a 7-day, okay? It's a longer course. It's, my apologies, it's a 10-day course, not a 12-day course. Okay, the certification, Wolf non-surgical certification, personal certification is a 12-day. And then we also do personal healing and relaxation getaway, where we just do treatments on you, and you don't come to really learn anything, but you know, if you want, when you get here, we will do what you want, but you can just check out our facility. It's a beautiful saltwater structured pool. We've got electric bicycles. The place you stay in is absolutely gorgeous. You're 5 minutes from a beautiful beach. You're 5 minutes from shopping of all sorts and restaurants and nightlife. And it's so peaceful here. Please don't believe what you hear about Mexico. It's not true. And I haven't met anybody in the cartel yet, but that might be fun. Okay, so the reality is this. This is not like people tell you. Okay, I've already been here for 2.5 years. So it's not like I just got here. Okay, we also do advanced water fasting and juice fasting retreat. Okay, and you can call me if you want. Or you can go to DOD5star.com and check it out. And if you want a personal treatment and training, just go to personaltreatmentandtraining.com or PTT.com. Okay? And like I said, Dr. Sage Wolf will come anywhere around the world. These are the phone numbers that you can use to contact me. On my 800 number, it's extension 5, and then 469-8619, okay, 9454. You can get that on WhatsApp, or you can get that direct, because that's my USA phone number. Okay? We'll be doing courses in Stuart, Florida, because the Melbourne already took place. We'll be going in Stuart, Florida, Coffs Harbour, and Ixtapa, Mexico. These are the 3 places that will have Whole Life Coach, Wolf Non-Surgical, and the 3-day pelvic restoration course for women. Okay? And these are the people that, if you want to, you can stop or take a picture. These are the people you get in touch with. We're working on Greece right now. We may be putting Greece in September. Okay? All right? And here's the prices of the Whole Life Coach certification, prices of Wolf Non-Surgical certification, New World Practitioner certification, which is these 2 combined. Okay? There's a saving. And then pelvic restoration and disease prevention for women is a 3-day masterclass, and that's $1197. And these will all be, like I said, the next one will be in June in Stuart, Florida, then Australia, and then back here in Ixtapa, Mexico. And then, like I said, my perfect day guide, check it out if you'd like. And every Tuesday, which is tomorrow, I will be coming on at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all your questions. Come and get me, okay? And for those of you that are practitioners, please take a look at this. You don't have to practice anywhere around the world and be threatened anymore by so-called bylaws, rules, state laws, international laws. When you get adopted by the Taino tribe and get your doctorate of indigenous, and it's not hard to get it. We don't make it hard to get it. We want you to have this protection. All right? This has already been tested in Supreme Court, and it is already passed by United Nations. And if you want to check it out, please go to practitionerprotection.com or Braveheart Nation or braveheartuniversity.com. That's where you'll see all our courses, okay? Our Braveheart Nation app will be out in 2 to 3 months, and it's our gift to the world. Remember that self-care is the only permanent health care, and that self-love is the only permanent love. And just think, if you had unconditional love for yourself, and you might have that for the world. And if you had that for the world, it doesn't make you weak, doesn't make you a victim or a wimp. I'm no wimp. I'm not a victim. You know, I can unconditionally love myself, and I can unconditionally love everyone else. I don't have to buy into their beliefs. But guess what? All they want us to do is hate ourselves, hate each other, go to war over some religion or some political view. Please, there are no sides. And I'm going to do a 1-a-day tomorrow. And guess what? There are no sides. I will never take a side because there are no sides. And when you take a side, you're going to war with yourself or someone else. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm going swimming. You have a beautiful day, and just remember, we're stronger when we come together. God bless.